Hey guys, welcome to EV-Lite Gaming. As you can see, we have a Ether Revolt booster box in front of us. We won't hesitate to go ahead and get that bad boy open if we can. If you haven't already, I suggest going and checking out where we got this from in a previous video. It was actually one of the Channel Fireball bundle crates or booster crates. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just going to take these packs out. We may end up doing this in two parts. We'll just kind of feel it out, see how long it takes, and then go from there. But once again, yeah, definitely check out the previous video. It was pretty sweet. I will say we did get above 1 mythic in our pulls, as well as just kind of, if you're not familiar with what all comes in it, then maybe it'll enlighten you, give you an idea. So we're going to go ahead and crack these, and we're just going to skip right to the end. If you want to see any of these commons or uncommons, then I actually did a a bundle opening where I went through these individually, the commons. So if you're interested in those, go check that out. Henny and a foil universal solvent. So here we're just going to go ahead and run through these, kind of get to the juicy stuff. Hopefully not, ruin everything. Ravenous Intruder, Siege Modification, Windkin Riders, and Baral, Chief of Compliance. Pretty sweet. Baral seems really good. I want to say I've heard some talk about it potentially seeing play outside of Standard. Should be good in Standard, and not necessarily in Commander, which I have to assume there will be a fun deck with that. Battle at the Bridge. And I can assume that you saw that Felidar Guardian. If you aren't paying attention to Standard, that card is, well, its ability is at an uncommon level, but its ability with Saheeli is well above an uncommon level. There is a combo with Saheeli that's pretty nice. Being able to target it, repeat it, bring Saheeli back in as a new Planeswalker, activate it. Deadeye Harpooner, Daredevil Dragster, Barricade Breaker, and Greenbelt Rampager. I didn't think that the Greenbelt Rampager was as good as it is. It's not bad. I mean, it's going to be hard to get out on, and virtually impossible to get out on turn 1, but if you can get a 3/4 out on turn, that's a sweet one. And then a Herald of Anguish. So that's a nice mythic. Reminds me of a previous booster bundle that I opened recently, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, go check it out. Hidden Herbalist. Let's see here. Vengeful Rebel, Lifecraft Awakening, and Metallic Mimic. As far as kind of the amount of mythics opened and the amount of packs that I've opened so far, I would say it's pretty low. So it'll be interesting to see, I mean, with the same amount of packs here, good timing. Okay, well, there we go. I was going to say, with the same amount of mythics here, or it's packs, I'm sorry, if it would indeed have a higher chance or lower chance of hitting mythics. I talked about it in a previous video, but the ratio seemed to scale with the smaller set. So I would imagine it should be the same, but I guess we'll find out. And we have a foil Shipwreck Moray, Dark Intimations. They kind of give away in the bundle. Unless maybe y'all know of a different place, but I've been reading the story off of the main website, And the bundle actually gives away a piece of the story that they haven't gotten to in real time yet, where Lily is actually fighting against Tezzeret at the Battle of the Bridge. And it's pretty interesting that they went ahead and, you know, kind of spoiled the rest of the story, even though they haven't actually released it yet. Aethertide Whale. We're getting some good, some different rares than what we got in the bundles, so that's nice. I always want to spread the love. Don't want to get the same card over and over. Henny's Expertise. That's going to be a pretty good one, I think, going forwards. Anytime you have a wrath effect like that, can be nice. It's a little bit higher cost for a lower amount wrath, but free jam Regent. I guess we should, I don't know for sure that I actually showed the full cards of these. But yeah, Yahenni's Expertise. It's higher cost, but it does let you get a free, I think, a 3-mana spell off without paying for it. So, can definitely be worth it if you have a 3-mana spell. Worth the time. Merchant Stockhand. I'm very unimpressed by that card so far out of the drafts that I've had. It's a nice 1-drop, but outside of being good for the improvise cards, it has not gotten a lot of work done for me. Release the Gremlins. We about halfway through the set now, and about 7 minutes in, so I think we could definitely get away with doing this whole opening. Rishkar, and then a foil Implement of Improvement. I was just about to say, though, that we hadn't pulled that many foils. Also, I talk about it in pretty much every booster box video, but at this point, I'm pretty much sold on the fact that I think I won't go as far as to say guaranteed, but almost guaranteed a foil rare. Exactly. Exactly. In every set. So that's pretty sweet. A foil Herald of Anguish. So we have 2 Herald of Anguishes in this booster box. That must be meant for me. Sweet. Another Fatal Push. That's a big one. And Pia's Revolution. Alright, yeah, we're halfway through, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish this whole box. I think we can get through it pretty quick. Let me before I do this real quick, let me kind of move some of this stuff out of the way so that I've got slightly limited space where I'm doing this. Untethered Express, Foundry Hornet, Tezzeret's Touch, and Solemn Recruit. So we've got our foil rare / foil mythic. I think that we should have maybe one more foil uncommon before we've hit kind of the wall. Obviously, I'd prefer for that Herald of Anguish to be a invention, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and I think that if you've watched any of the previous videos, you'd know that I've probably exceeded the expectation with the inventions. So another mythic is Paradox Engine. Hopefully you guys don't mind just kind of skipping to the end. See if I can try and do a better job of really showing each card, though. A Rishkar's Expertise. I have gotten so many of those. I really hope that it does well, because I think I might be pushing 5 so far that I've opened of those. So hope it ends up doing well, even though I feel like probably its only spot would be something like Commander, where you're going to be paying 6 mana fairly easily for something like that, outside of some kind of stompy deck. Thopter Arrest and a Heart of Kiran. We're hitting pretty hard right now. We got some really good mythics in this set. Excellent. I think our last big mythic would be a Johnny. If we could pull that, it would be pretty spectacular. Renegade Rallier, Tezzeret's Touch, and a Midnight Entourage. I think we still have a foil uncommon, maybe another foil common to go. As far as just hitting kind of the average, which is all I can do. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, yeah, apparently I was meant to build a deck with that card. It was meant to be. Does anybody out there need some Rishkar's expertise? Because I've got you. I've got you. And I guess that was a foil mythic as well, so we actually got, or I'm sorry, foil mythic, a foil rare, so we actually got a foil mythic and a foil rare, which is pretty great. I don't think I'll be giving anything away. I mean, maybe it'll make you interested to go see the other box if you haven't seen it, but the Kaladesh box that we opened, we did get an invention as well as another rare. Oh, this is a joke. This has got to be a joke, right? I mean, none of these are just spectacular in price, but man, this is making up for some not stellar pulls in the rest of the packs that we got with this crate. So, Cogwork Assembler, Ironclad Revolutionary, Servo Schematic, and Kari Zev's Expertise. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. If we don't mind that there's no expedition invention in this set. It's not the end of the world, seeing as how we are running pretty hot. Inspiring Sanctuary. But yeah, I completely forgot what. Oh yeah, the invention. What I was going to say is it would be pretty sweet if they were actually starting to do mythic rares. Oh, wow, man, sorry I spoiled it. But Winding Constrictor foil. I think that was maybe the last foil that we'll get. Maybe one more common foil. But it'd be pretty sweet if they were doing a foil rare and a foil mythic. You know, I'll say it in every video just because I know that somebody would say something. If not, Wizards makes it a point. That's sweet. Oh yeah, and our foil land. I forgot about that. Wizards makes it a point to say that you're never guaranteed anything. Technically, I believe they've even said the odds are infinitesimal, but you could get a no mythic box, which would be pretty shocking. But they make it a point. Consulate Crackdown. Sweet. That card has gone up as well. Oh, I know what we need. We need a Walking Ballista, I think it is. Just spiked recently. But yeah, they make it a point to say you're not guaranteed any ratio, not guaranteed a foil rare, foil mythic, but I think at this point I'm willing to say that you just are. I've gotten so many packs with foil mythics. Sweet! Planar Bridge. And a foil Monstrous Onslaught. So another mythic. Yeah, I don't think you're ever guaranteed any amount of anything, but At this point, like I said, I've opened a foil rare and everything, a foil or multiple foil uncommons, always a foil land, so I'm willing to go as far as to say in a SRAM Senior Edificer. Willing to go as far as to say that you're guaranteed a foil rare and a foil land and all that biz. But it'd be sweet if they could include a foil rare and a foil mythic in every set. This guy is not doing great right now, I think, as far as price, but if he does end up doing well, we're in good shape. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not going to worry about doing a recap. Wasn't very long, so y'all should be able to go back and watch it if you want. But I hope you did enjoy. Any comments, let me know. I'm always looking to improve. If you have any ideas, if you need a Rishkar's expertise, you got to let me know. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you next time.